Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, so this video is just summing up on Chile and finishing up with Vindia del Mar because I didn't make a video for there. So yeah, so just summing up Chile. The people are really kind of proud and they're pretty intelligent businessmen, but they've got a reputation of being a little bit boring. And the women are gorgeous, as I've mentioned before, but they've got a reputation of cheating on their partners, so you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, it's funny, there's like a million banks in Santiago and all of Chile. Like, there's just banks everywhere, there's like too many banks. The language is ridiculously fast, it's too fast to even comprehend, there's no pauses between words, it's just and you're just like, what? So I'm really happy I'm not kind of living there trying to learn Spanish, or that would be just impossible. And they always chuck in the word like po everywhere as well, which doesn't actually mean anything. The weather when I was there in April, it was pretty sweet. It was a little bit chilly on the coast at night, but no, it was fine. But I imagine during the winter months it gets freezing. They've got like skiing and shit just outside of Santiago, so yeah, there'll probably like snow in winter, I guess. $1 Australian will get you 480 Chilean pesos, but the exchange rate is like, I don't know, everything's kind of in thousands really, so you know, 2,000 or of something might get you like a little empanada or some shit. But their currency is fucking retarded because they've got like 1 cent coins and 5 cent coins, 10 cent coins, 50 cent coins, 500 cent coins, and then the notes start at like 1,000. So it's retarded that they'd have like a 1 and 5 cent coin, because it's gonna take, you know, 1,000 of them just to fucking give you the equivalent of like $2. The food, yeah, I've mentioned before, the food is shit. It's almost like non-existent, which is really fucking weird. Every other country that I've ever been to or kind of heard of is really kind of proud of their cuisine, and you know, that's like a big part of like a culture as well, I think, like the food experience. And yeah, it's just really kind of interesting that Chile doesn't really have any food. I'm sure if a Chilean watched this, they'd argue with me, but it doesn't exist. They've just got empanadas, and that's about it. Everything else I've stolen from everywhere else. Heaps of Peruvian restaurants, heaps of sushi restaurants. The empanadas aren't even that good. We went to this place that reckon they won the award for like second best empanadas in Chile or some shit, and they only had like 2 flavors, which was like fucking just meat with onion and just plain cheese. And like, they were nice and fresh because there's so many people going in there that they were nice for that aspect, but the flavors were boring, they weren't exciting. You know, I think I could fucking make a better empanada than that, so I don't know. When we were out on the coast at Vindia and Valpo, they had some nice like seafood ones, which are pretty good. But yeah, just really weird they don't have food. The other thing they do have heaps of though is fucking salty peppers, which is like chips with hot dog cut up, or just hot dogs. Like all of the fucking fast food restaurants are just like hot dog places, which is gross. I always hated hot dogs, and there's heaps of them. There's fucking Charlie Dog, Schlop Dog, Doggies, all these fucking dumb brands. And they've got the Trillanas, which I showed you in that other video, which is just like, it's kind of like a salty pepper, but it's got some steak and egg and onion and shit in it as well, which, you know, makes it good beer food, but it's fucking unhealthy as fuck. Yeah, it's funny as well, when we were there, we were watching, I don't know, I was just like flicking through the channels one day when we were chilling in our apartment, and there was like a cooking show, and I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting, Chilean cooking show. And they seriously had like a 5-minute segment on how to make a fruit salad. I was like, this is really what makes a cooking show retarded. Oh yeah, the tipping system is really confrontational in Chile as well. I really don't like it, because the first time we noticed this, I thought it was just this one place or this dodgy waiter, but the waiters put on their own tip everywhere. Well, most places you go will just add their own tip of 10%, which is really fucking annoying because the currency is stronger than our currency, so you're paying like a lot for food there. 2, the food's shit, and usually the service is shit. They're just adding on their own tip. There's no incentive for them to try and be a good fucking waiter, so, you know, and they won't tell you they've put it on they'll like kind of scribble it in their fucking bill, so it's hard to kind of read. And then if you ask him about it, which we did one day, we were like, what the fuck, man, you can't just add your own tip. He's like, oh yeah, I mean, that's optional, but it's all bullshit. Everywhere you go, it's optional, but unless you physically tell them, hey, don't take out 10%, they're going to take out 10%. And if you don't know it's there, then sometimes you might try to be good and give them a little tip anyway, and then you tip way too much. So that's fucking really confrontational. Really didn't like that. And the Chileans love to steal things as well. I mean, one of the things that Peru is really known for. Hold on one sec. One of the things that Peru is really known for is the chullo, which is these kind of beanies with the floppy bits and shit. And Chile started making their own ones and saying that Chile made them. The most famous kind of drink in Peru is pisco, and they say it came from fucking Chile, which is all bullshit. I mean, there's a city in fucking Peru called pisco, so it's a bit hard to fucking try and top that. It's funny as well, you can't take Chilean pisco into Peru and you can't take Peruvian pisco into Chile. You can bring whatever other alcohol you want, but they're so like proud about their fucking piscos that they won't let you take it from one place to another. Alright, so just summing up on the 3 places we went. So I've already talked a fair bit about Santiago, so I'll just mention that again really quickly. I really enjoyed it there. It's funny though, like when we were trying to like do some of the stuff from the tourist book, there was like one of the fucking main things it said was like, go to the market, Like, oh yeah, let's go check out the market. We went to the market, it was basically just a fucking tourist trap. It wasn't even a market, it was like just restaurants. And heaps of people trying to fucking grab your arm and pull you into their restaurants, which was just really annoying. And then like 2 little tiny aisles of the market, which was really pathetic. And then when we went to Argentina right after, we like accidentally stumbled into this market that wasn't even like in the tourist book, which was like fucking 5 times better than this Santiago market. So it's funny. Yeah, I don't know, I've already spoken enough about Santiago, but it would be a cool place to live. I mean, it will get really freezing in winter, but it's close to like some rafting, it's close to skiing and shit in the winter, it's close to heaps of vineyards and stuff, so there's some pretty cool reasons to live there. Valpo, I had a really dodgy feel about it. I think it was mainly just the place we were staying though, like those streets there. It looks really kind of pretty from far away because the whole city is just covered in colour from all the street art, and then all the houses are different colours as well, and every fucking staircase in the city is like covered in paint, so it does look cool. But if up close, a lot of windows are broken, a lot of houses look like shit, so it's kind of funny. Really cool street art though, and I think it is kind of a little bit of a poorer city, and they've got like the dock and shit there as well, so it's a lot of working class people there. Vinya, which was like only half an hour away, was like the really upper class area, completely different feel there, heaps of like gardens and pretty flat area, whereas Valpo's all on a hill. Heaps of like classy restaurants and shit there. Suddenly all the women started getting pretty again. Really nice kind of shopping centres and casinos and nightclubs and crap there and bars. It wasn't anything kind of too special for me. It kind of felt a bit like Sydney, I guess. But it was nice enough. And a cool kind of chilling place to finish up our trip. We met up with a couple of friends of Marissa's there and had a night out with them. And it got pretty loose. And we also went to this fucking restaurant of parents of one of Marissa's friends, and we were hoping to like try and score like a free meal there or something. Get some good food there, and like a Peruvian restaurant there. And they ended up charging us the whole bill, and it was like a really expensive restaurant. You must have spent like, I don't know, $60 on something I could have paid like $6 for back in Peru, so yeah, it was a bit shit. Anyway, so that was Chile. There's some footage in there from the days we were in Santiago. We went to like the bar area full of graffiti and shit, and I guess pictures of the other places. Anyways, I'll watch you.